Welcome back to Trails and Trees. I'm Matt, and have you been wondering about how to buy trail shoes, road shoes, and interested in possibly saving money? This is my experience of buying trail shoes, of using them on the road, on the track and the trails, essentially using them for multi-purpose, and how I think that could potentially save some money. Let's start with the basics. This will work on your non-technical trails. So if you've got really muddy, really steep and technical, or other kind of more mountainous territory, the kind of shoes you're going to have are unlikely to work. And in that case, things like these. These are Inov-8 Mud Claws, and they're designed for churning up kind of through really muddy conditions and not great for the dry trail. If you have got dry trails and you're running something pretty flat, then there may be some options. So why is this? Well, I've noticed that lots of people appear to be running on trails in races, and they're using Alphafly and Vaporfly, which are essentially road running trainers, but using them on the trails because the trails can be quite dry, and if they're pretty rolling hills like in the south of England, then that offers them that opportunity. But what if you do that in reverse? There are more shoes coming out now in trail that offer these potential opportunities. They may be carbon plated, they may have some of the foams that modern performance shoes come with, and I've got some here to show you and some of the ideas. So I've had these Hoka Tecton X2s for a couple of years now, and I started off using them on the track, broke them in. I used them as my race kind of shoe on trails, and I had one other softer shoe that I used for training on roads. That meant I really only needed 2 pairs of trainers. And then my latest kind of purchase has been these. These are the Terrex Agravic Speed Ultras. They're carbon plated. And I had the same idea with those. I broke them in on the track. I've used them for trail racing, but I've also used them for road races where necessary. And so that's 2 lots of things I've done that I think may have saved me money without really meaning to, because I had my trainers that I was using for speed, and I ended up using them for road speed sessions with another trainer that I use for more kind of daily use. So instead of having to buy 3 or 4 pairs, so one for the track, one for road, one for trail and one for racing, you may be able to just buy 2 pairs and save money. Take these Adidas shoes by themselves. I bought them for around £150. Trainers are getting very expensive nowadays, but that is what is now not a bad price for a performance shoe. And I think that probably using them on the track, using them to do the trail races, using them on the road, means that I can split that cost through those elements, and means that I'm not multiplying up for the different options. Now, I've already mentioned that this is unlikely to work if you have very technical courses, and certainly if you need cushioning or you're prone to injury, it's best to look for other options. But if you're interested in trail running, if you want to buy specific trainers for that, and you think this could be an option for you, then why not try it? If it doesn't work, then you gave it a go, and it might end up saving you some money. I find that trainers, being some of the things that you use the most, are the one thing that hits the road. And I say driving, well, the tyres are the one thing that hits the road. You do want to make sure you've got good pairs of those, but you don't want to buy too many. And if I can help make efficiency, if I can help be the best kind of environmental approach as well, then I'm really happy to do so and share those ideas. I hope that's been useful. If things like this you're interested in, then why not subscribe